I could tell you about all of the distressed counties in Appalachia and eastern Kentucky. I could tell you the Christian Appalachia Project serves 33 of those counties, and they've helped 50,000 people in 2012. I could tell you about their 2 child and family development centers, 1 community center, 2 summer camps, elderly services, housing repair, family advocacy, disaster relief, a food pantry, thrift store, mental health counseling, 2 domestic violence shelters, and they've distributed more than $100 million worth of goods to agencies throughout Appalachia. Service is about individuals and communities. I have learned deeply about service and community during my time as a CAP volunteer. I came to volunteer in Kentucky in 2007. Camp AJ has a program where we go in and teach a practical living curriculum during the school year. The first semester we do anti-bullying, anger management stuff, and in the second semester we do consumerism like budget management and things like that. I didn't do this alone. We lived in community. Living in community is not like having roommates. We worked together, lived together, ate together, prayed together. It was a lot of togetherness. I can remember driving with one of my housemates every Wednesday when we went to Owsley County Elementary. She brought her iPod and we would sing Disney songs. The volunteer house was a very dynamic community with short-term volunteers coming in and out. Overall, we supported each other. After all, we're all there for the same mission. Now, after the school year was over, summer camp. Counselors dressed up in funny costumes and acted weird. We put on skits. I think it helped the kids to feel more comfortable with their own goofy selves when we set a strange example. Because sometimes you just have to put stuff on your head. I think it was especially important to be goofy during teen week. It's so hard to be in middle school, I remember. I'm really glad those teens had a place to relax and be silly with other people who they looked up to who were being silly too. There were the crazy fun times, but there were also the soft and gentle times. I remember sitting on the porch on an unseasonably cool summer evening with a girl about 7 or 8, crying because she missed her mother. I offered to make her a cup of tea. It was chamomile. She looked at it and said it wasn't the kind that her mother makes her. I remember one young woman at the end of teen week coming up and hugging me. It was her last summer. I'm really gonna miss this place. Amazing how much a place can impact a person. Maybe it's not the place. Maybe it's the people in it. I have no idea what impact I had on these children's lives, but I know that they impacted me, and my community impacted me. It's just different people from different backgrounds and different lives creating a new experience together, and that means something. And the whole experience helped me grow as a person. Maybe sharing my CAP volunteer experience will encourage you to be a volunteer. If you're interested in learning more about CAP, you can click on the CAP Christmas ornament. There are a lot of opportunities other than summer camp. There are opportunities with CAP, long-term, short-term, summer, alternative spring break. And if not CAP, look in your own community. There's lots of ways to volunteer. And if you're lucky enough to be gainfully employed and you don't have time to volunteer, maybe you'd consider donating. So click on the link to learn more. Thank you for listening.